Hey YouTube, Echo here, and today I'll be talking about Tonikaku Kawaii, also known as Tonikawa, Over the Moon for You. A disclaimer, there will be some spoilers in this review. During the fall 2020 anime season, I was too busy watching Gintama to watch anything this season. And yes, that means I have yet to watch Jujutsu Kaisen, and so I've been pretty slow with making my way through the anime I missed during that season. Starting with Talentless Nana, Maju no Tabi Tabi, and what I'm reviewing right now, Tonikawa. Nana and Tabi Tabi were pretty good. Nothing groundbreaking, but they were enjoyable to say the least. However, I'm not here to talk about those. I'm here to talk about Vegas Weddings, the anime. First things first, the opening slaps. I just had to get that out of the way. Secondly, be warned that this anime will give you diabetes. It was so cute and wholesome, it almost made me sick. Every episode left me with a dumb grin on my face. Going in, I actually didn't know much about this anime, other than it's one of the higher rated anime of fall 2020, and its summary, and that it was pretty popular. The first episode introduces us to our main character, NASA. That's right, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration in anime boy form. At least the author was self-aware with choosing this name for him, as his name is what drives a lot of his motivation at the start, as he repeats several times, and I quote, "My name is Yuzaki Nasa, the man who will attain the speed of light faster than NASA." Basically, he's a real hotshot that's overconfident in his academic abilities, and rightfully so, as he always gets top marks. His teacher points out he doesn't really have much common sense, which comes into play later in the episode when he's literally hit by a bus, but instead of being concerned about his injuries, he's more concerned about if he can ask out the pretty girl who saved him. Keep in mind, this man is dying, and blood is literally spurting from his head. He may have an academic brain, but goddamn does he think with his dick. Or I would say that if his face didn't turn the color of a cherry when they held hands at the end of the episode. And I can't even complain about lewd premarital hand-holding, because despite not knowing each other at all, they had just signed a marriage contract. Anyways, the girl gives quite the enthusiastic to him asking her out, that she'll marry him instead. NASA agrees to this and then passes out. After NASA recovers from his injuries, instead of using his academically smart brain, he drops out of school and works in the service and delivery industries to hopefully find his future wife because, get this, he didn't even know her name. This man dropped what he was good at to work at a minimum wage job in hopes of finding a girl he didn't even know the name of. That's something I could definitely never do. However, I like to think I have a good amount of common sense. The girl shows up at his place years later when he's an adult, and obviously things between them are super awkward. But at least he finally knows her name. Tsukasa. God, this is your name all over again, with all this talk of names. And then they get married. Yup, marriage in the first episode. This is the Sonic of romance animes. Tired of having romance anime that end before the characters even go out? Well, boy, do I have the anime for you. Now that I think of it, the author has really been running with this space theme for some reason. For starters, the title being Over the Moon for You, as well as Tsukasa being compared to Princess Kaguya, and NASA, being NASA, implying metaphorically he'll build a rocket ship to reach the moon where Princess Kaguya, Tsukasa, resides, going against the original story, The Tale of the Bamboo Cutter, where the Emperor and Princess Kaguya do not end up together. The opening also shows the moon several times. For making these connections, I give the creator my applause. Something that confused me from the first episode was why they made NASA this academically smart character when he ended up dropping out of school, but I gave the anime the benefit of the doubt thinking maybe it will come into play later, and it somewhat did. NASA shows off his memorization skills to talk about futons and making his diet plan, and then I realized it was just something that made him unique and added to his personality. These days I'm seeing more and more anime with a bland or stereotypical main character, so NASA was a nice change of pace. Moving on to his wife, Tsukasa. She, in my opinion, is kind of a mystery to the viewer at this point. The summary says she asks to marry him because she was surprised by his foolhardiness and pure resolve, but I couldn't help but think there was more to it than that, since it wasn't made explicitly clear in that first episode. She's very blunt and cool-headed, in contrast with Nasa, who starts out as a blubbering mess. When Nasa asks why she married him, she avoids the question and asks him right back, chalking it up to she married him because she loves him, in the end giving us no clue as to why she does. At least with Nasa, we know he loves her because she's cute and because she saved his life. This leads me to my next point. I believe that Tsukasa may be some sort of modern Princess Kaguya. I knew there was something up when we didn't know anything about her past, and she doesn't have any blood relatives, or at least we aren't made aware of them. Now, the genre isn't fantasy or historical or supernatural, which threw me off slightly. However, watching episode 8 really added fuel to my theory. There are quite a few things Tsukasa says to make the watcher believe she may have lived in the past, but what stood out to me most was when she said she didn't like history, and later on in the episode says she can enjoy history if she rewrites the bad memories with NASA. That line made me go, hold up, what? What bad memories? It's possible she doesn't like history because she lived in the past and the past holds bad memories. But enough with my theories, this is supposed to be a review. I really enjoyed the characters of Tonikaku. They all had personality, none of them felt flat to me. I feel like there's more that could be fleshed out from their past, but there's only so much a 12-episode anime can do. The story is what you'd expect from this kind of anime. It wasn't rushed or anything, and nothing was dragged out. To put it plainly, it was enjoyable. The art was very simple and cute, and the animation was alright, although I doubt most people watch romance anime for the back-breaking animation. All in all, I'd give this an 8 out of 10. It was an entertaining anime that made me smile. Would I recommend it? Sure, to anyone that likes romance or slice of life. Thanks for watching. This was my first review video, so I hope I did alright. I went on a few tangents there, but that's part of the fun. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more reviews and anime content. I'll see y'all next video. Bye!